Well, let's turn now to somebody who's made that trip, logged more than 570 hours in space. Mike Massimino is a former NASA astronaut, professor, best-selling author. So, Mike, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Oh, my pleasure. Great to be here with you.
So looking at this, what do you make of the nighttime landing? And then what's going to happen with this crew over the next few days and weeks?
Well, the nighttime landing is not necessarily ideal because you can't see as well. The rescue forces, just nighttime.
Yeah.
Plus, you're coming back from space, maybe a little disoriented. Night doesn't help with that. But if you can see the images there, pretty good infrared image, you can still, there's no reason not to land.
Sure.
And there's some advantages. Usually the sea is a little bit calmer at night. And not as many tourists in boats. So that's an advantage, too. So you can have a better control of the area, usually. So it's good and bad about it, disadvantages, advantage. It really doesn't make that much of a difference. It wouldn't discourage you enough to change that time if that was the day you wanted to come home.
And then what happens to them next?
Okay, good question. So typically what would happen when you return is right away you get on, in this case, you get on this boat, where the docs are there to check you out, and they'll take some initial data readings. They normally do that anyway. And then you would fly a helicopter to the shore, and then you get in a NASA plane and come back to Houston, where you get the attention if you needed extra attention there. This is a little bit different. What they said today in the press conference is that they're going to bring him to San Diego and keep him there. So they'll be going to all four of the crew will be checked out in a hospital for a while, and once they're cleared, then they'll send them back to Houston.
So, again, important to note here, NASA has been very tight-lipped about this medical condition, so we don't know what happened. We may not ever know, actually. Yeah. But in terms of the things that could lead to this kind of mission, that's something we haven't seen in 25 years, I think it was last week you made the point that it may be a piece of equipment that they did not have on board.
Yeah, that's my speculation, Craig. And it's never happened before. We've had stuff happen in space where someone's not feeling well, and then you substitute. Okay, this other person will do the spacewalk. This is they're bringing them all home early. This is completely new. So if we do speculate, there are things they do have equipment-wise on the space station. They have like a defibrillator. They have an ultrasound machine. They have things pretty good equipment, but they don't have anything really big. So there's no X-ray. There's no MRI. No
biopsy.
There's no surgical. No, you can take blood. You can give IVs. They can suture. They're kind of like everyone's trained between like an EMT and a paramedic, and then usually one or two are trained as a crew medical officer with more training. So I got a feeling it wasn't so much who was up there to take care of them, close communication with the ground. So again, speculation, maybe it was just not enough diagnostic equipment up there to come to a conclusion. But that's just speculation.
No,
yeah.
I mean, and since this is such a rare occurrence, do you think this changes any protocol from NASA's perspective?
Yeah, really good. We'll see what happens, though. If we can keep an eye on this, if what they changed, maybe that'll give us indication of what happened. I don't know if it's going to change much as a space station. Because we always knew that if we were going to get into a situation where you couldn't treat it in space, we're close enough where you can come home. Much quicker than what they did even with this crew. But you're talking about going to the moon? That's a few days away, and it's much harder to get back and forth. And then Mars, forget it. You got to treat it there. So I think they're going to be looking into what technology can we use, also the training. They've never had the rule where you have to have a medically trained professional on a crew. They've avoided that by training you up to handle these things. But maybe that's something you look at for a longer flight. The doctors' union will like that in the air.
Really quickly, if it was one person, why did they all have to come back?
They're a crew of 4, right? So if you only had one person come back, then you need a way to come home. So you wouldn't want to leave them somewhat stranded there. So everyone's got to come back. You got to stick together on this deal. So if they would have to send up another ship to just bring that person home, and then a decision outlet is made what's best operationally for the team here. They had another crew coming up in just a few months, or actually in a month from now, maybe even sooner. I think that all factored in. They've already been there for 5. But yeah, no, they couldn't just, because then you're leaving the other people without a ride home. And I don't want to do that.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thank you.
You bet.
We went out drinking. Craig left me.
Well,
you shouldn't do that. Always stay with, that's the same principles in
Stay
space.
with your crew.
we weren't on the International Space Station.
No, bad things
we were
happen.
over at Sean's.
That doesn't matter. Bad things happen. You got to stick together. Bad things happen when you separate. No, don't do it.
Mike, thanks so much.
Bet.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.